Welcome to an out-of-the-box preview video. Today I am going to look at Hyperstar Run, and this is a bit of a different one. Usually when I get stuff to preview, I get sent the files, I build them, you decide to follow them on Kickstarter or not, then wait for the files to come out. This one, they didn't send it to me. They did the Kickstarter and they've put the grey version, the black and white version, up on PNP Arcade, and you can go and download it now. You can build this as I've got it tomorrow. I just went and downloaded it yesterday because I saw the Kickstarter turning up and thought, well, let's do a video. It looked really good, and it was in black and white, and I thought, well, that's fine. And I saw that it had a whole lot of icons, so I went and got a whole lot of pens, and I was going to get some highlighters to highlight some of the things on the cards to make it a little bit more like the real thing as I practiced it. But these aren't really black and white. You know, they have still put a lot of the coloring in, so I didn't have to do any highlighting, and the game is pretty much good to go. Anyway, what is it about? This is a game where you are playing the last level of your video game. You're mashing buttons on your console and you have to get through a set of levels. Each of these level cards has an enemy that you have to defeat. Sometimes there's a little line that allows you to do combos, and many of the cards have abilities underneath it that you can use. You have a life card which has, zoomed in, there we go, 4 lives, and you get 4 runs through your level, and each time you do it you kind of grow your hand of cards. It comes in a neat little package with a neat little set of rules, which are very easy to learn, and it is a very small build. Was it 15, 16, 17, 18 cards, and what I did with my build is I just cut them out and I have sandwiched them between a magic card to give them a bit of flexibility, otherwise they're just printed out. So how does it play? Okay, so in this game there's multiple levels of difficulty that you can pick. I'm going to play the tutorial level, which is 9 cards, which makes it a bit easier, but it's also a quicker game, better for the video. So you have 15 cards, you give them a shuffle, and then you build up your level. So you've got 9 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, fit 9. Oh yeah, I'm just going to fit them in the screen. Well, that worked out okay. And then focus. Yeah, there we go. So that is the level that I'm going to try and complete. Then you give yourself 3 cards. The rest go back in the box or on the side. You have 2 cards for free. So short range teleporter, which has a blue and a pink, and a gravity inverter, which has a yellow and a pink. You've got your 3 cards in your hand, and they also have the buttons that we're going to go with. Then we start at the beginning, we flip over the first card, and we put our runner at the first position. And so to advance through a card, you have to take out the enemies of that level, and if there is an ability under here, you can trigger that as well. So if I was going to trigger that, if I was going to trigger an ability, I'd have to flip over one of the cards in my hand, so I wouldn't be able to use it for its ability before, or discard a card from my hand that's already been flipped. So you kind of get 2 goes from each card as you're triggering abilities. So that's quite neat. If we get to the end of the run, or we don't get to the end of the run, we get to take the last card into our hand. So each time you go through a run, your hand gets a little bit stronger, and you know what's coming up because the cards don't necessarily move their position. Anyway, let's have a go and see how we can go. So this one has an ability, flip one face down card in the level, which could be really handy to look ahead. I'm not going to do that because I've got no combos on here. So if I did, I might want to know what the next card is. So I'm not too bothered about that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one. So I've got the pink shield and the little arrow. I discard that. That allows me to beat that enemy. So I get to the next card, which we flip. This is more interesting because it's got a combo line. I can't use it yet because we've got to start it. This ability is on your current level and the next, treat all the enemy combo costs as wildcards. So that would be good if you didn't have things you wanted to use. So you still have to use 2 cards, and I've got the 2 cards. Oh, the other thing you can do is each of the cards has a symbol, and as you complete them, you can use them. So they're a currency as well. Anyway, I'm going to discard these 2. Oh, maybe I won't actually. No, I'm going to do the top guy, top enemy. And then it'll get me to the next card, which we'll flip over. Oh. So this has got a combo line, but they don't match. So the combo lines they have to match. But later on, when we get further through our runs, we'll get to be able to swap some of the cards, and we can actually build the combos so that on the 4th run we can get through. So this ability is flip the leftmost face down card, and you may swap it with the current card. So we'll give that a go. So I would pick something here and think, well, I'll turn that one over. Use that ability. You can only use the ability of the card that you're on. You can only use it once. So flip the leftmost one. Oh, and then I can decide whether I want to flip it or whether I want to exchange it or not. So that's kind of tricky. I don't think I will, because it would burn out. I can't trigger this combination anyway, because if I use this one, oh, I've got these though again, of course, haven't I? Forgotten I've got those. But I'd still need 2 yellow ones, and I don't have 2 yellow ones. So I'm not going to bother. But what I would do, just to show you, I'll use the pink one there, and I'll use a blue one there, and that gets me to the next card. This one hasn't got an ability, so I've got nothing to use there, so that's unhelpful. I've got 2 cards left. I can't use the combo because I haven't turned it on, because I used that one to get through, so it's not actually active. Otherwise that would have been a good way out. And this one requires 3 cards. Oh, I can do that actually, because it's wild cards. So I can do 1, 2, and I'll do that one 3. That gets me to here. And we get to flip that one, which isn't going to go very far. Swap any 2 cards in the level other than your current level card. Ooh, okay. That's a interesting one. So I can't swap this one, but I could swap 2 others. Maybe I will discard that to do it to these 2. Won't help me this round, but it puts this one in a better position for a later run. So I've run out of cards. End of my run. Oh dear. So we basically reset. So these reset. We go to 2nd run, and I get to take that card into my hand, which then gets refreshed, and we get to have to go again. And so how? Flip 1 face down card in the level. So I could do that, but I'd have to sacrifice something. I might sacrifice a blue, because we've got a lot of blues. So I flip a blue over, I use that ability, I flip over this one to see if it's interesting. It's not. Never mind. Okay, now we're still going to complete this, so let's hit some buttons. So I'm going to do this one, which takes that guy, so I jump to there. Now I want to get the combo going. So I need 2 yellows, which is a bit of a pain because I've only got one that's shared. But I'm going to do it anyway because it's a good example. So I'll use the yellow from there, the yellow from there, to turn on that thread to get to this one. Then I can use the combo to just use the pink to get me to here. And then I can decide what I want to do. Oh, I don't have a yellow. That's going to make... Swap any 2 cards in the level other than your current one. Okay. So... Oh, okay. Well, I'll do that then. Apart from the current one, can I get out of the current one? swap any 2 cards in the level. Okay, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to discard that, swap these 2. Don't know how that works then. I guess you'd do that because that one's technically being used. Otherwise, that would be cheating. Maybe not. Maybe because I've already used it. It stays down. Because if that's the case, I can then use this one and that one that I just moved to do that boss that gets me to this one. And then I can use these 2 to beat that one, which gets me to this one. Okay, which is fine. I don't expect to get through in 2 rounds. So then we reset, so everything goes back up. I get that one into my hand, and we go down to run number 3, which is getting far more interesting. And to a certain degree, I would look at all the abilities and probably do more fancy stuff as I go through. So if I do this one, I need 2 yellow ones, which flip the leftmost, and then you swap it with your current level card. Now, I don't want to do that because I want to keep this one. So I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to sacrifice that one so I can trigger that. Gets me to there. I can then throw this one out to use my combo that gets me to there. Ooh, then I'm in a funny place because I need, oh no, 2 pink. I can do 2 pink. Swap any 2 cards in the level other than your current one. Oh yeah, that could be useful then. That could be funny. So if I trigger that with one of my blues, swap any 2 cards. So, oh no, I don't want to do that, because if I did that, I was going to swap those ones over, but then I'd break my combo. And I don't want to break my combo, because I will do those 2 pinks to get to this one. And I don't have any pinks left, but oh, yes, I'm blocked again. I did that really badly. Flip 1 face down card on this level. So I might as well do that. Just have a little look. And I made a rule. That was really bad. Anyway, because I'm blocked now because I can't fulfill either of those 2. So I'm blocked, so I get that one into my hand. Oh, now I'm under pressure. Let's see if I can fix it on roll number 4. Okay. It's probably because I'm wasting when I'm doing the doubles, but I've got to do that anyway. Okay, so let's play that one to get me to here. Then I could do a two pinks shields to get me to here. Then, ooh, I've had a really, oh yeah, okay, do that one to get me to here. And then, ooh, I'm in dire straits. No ability, no pinks, so I'm gonna have to do 3. So I'll do 2 of those and 1 of those to get me to here. No, that's a dumb idea, because I can even look ahead. Do 1 of those to get me to there. Then I can discard these 2 to get me to here. What do I need? I need, oh, there we go. So then I can use that one and that one to fulfill that one, and I complete the level. It was a bit of a, and that's the easiest level. That's a 9 card spread. So that was a 9 card spread, and I completed it, which was lucky. If you go into the booklet, it's got, oh, where does it say? There's a thing at the beginning that says, here we go, tutorial is 9 up to expert is 12. So you can go a bit further. The other thing, it's a solo game, obviously. There's a challenge mode, so you can pick achievements that you want to hit. Anyway, that's a run through of Hyperstar Run. Currently on Kickstarter. This build is available now for free on PNP Arcade. I'll stick links to both If you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe and like.